Hello everyone, and welcome to this 30-minute sacral chakra flow where we'll mobilize our hips and create strength in our pelvis to really open up our sacral area and release any dense energy or blockages that we might be having there. And so coming to stand, let's just begin to bring the feet a little wider than hip width. And you can bring your hands to hips and just begin to take some figure eights into the hips. Let the knees soften. And just feel this movement in the hips, in the pelvis, taking these figure eight shapes, letting the knees soften and feeling the soles of your feet rooting into the earth here. Let your shoulders drop down and connect with your breath. Let's take 3 deep inhales through the nose while keeping moving here, and then 3 exhales with the ah sound out through the mouth. So inhale, draw the breath in through the nose. Ah, sounding it out on the exhale. Let's go 2 more. Inhale through the nose. Ah. And 1 more time. Inhale through the nose. Ah. Good. Let's reverse the direction of your figure eights. So reversing your direction, and let's take 3 more breaths, breathing in through the nose. Ah, sighing it out. 2 more. Inhale through the nose. Ah, sighing it out. And 1 more time, breathing in through the nose. Ah, sighing it out. Good. Coming to stillness. Let's heel toe the feet back hip width. Just begin to inhale, reach the arms high, lift your gaze. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Begin to bring your right hand to knee. You can bring left hand to hip, balancing on your left foot. And just take some slow openings, drawing that right knee in one direction as you press down into your left foot. And let yourself breathe here. Always let the breath move. Good. Coming through center, let's reverse the direction of the circles. Just moving nice and slow, letting your right hand be soft on the knee, easing any tension in that right shoulder. Full body awareness here. 1 more time, drawing that right knee forward. Reach the arms high, big inhale. And exhale, bring your right hand to center. Let's open that right knee out and bring the sole of the foot either to the inner left calf or thigh, coming into Virksasana. Letting your arms sway side to side, connecting again with your stable flow of breath. Letting your shoulders soften. Good, just keep on breathing here. And as you exhale, bring your hands to heart. Let's pivot your right knee forward. Begin to extend the knee and slowly lower that foot down. Good. Coming back into Tadasana. As you inhale, reach the arms high, lift your gaze. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Let's begin to float the left knee, press into the right foot, and bring your left hand to knee, right arm reaches high. Just begin to take some circles into that left knee as you push down into the earth with that right foot. Your right glute is strong and activated, and your spine is lifting tall. Let your shoulders soften here. And just keep on breathing. Coming back through center, reverse the direction of your circles. And just allowing for any wobbliness in that right ankle. Good, and then beginning to come back through center with that left knee. Let's reach the arms high, big inhale. And exhale, begin to bring your left hand to heart. Let's open that left knee out and bring the sole of the foot to the inner right calf or inner right thigh. Coming into your Virksasana, and you can bring your hands both to heart center to start here as you press down into that right foot. Maybe reaching the arms high. Just letting your wrists take some gentle circles here. Coming back to your breath. Feeling that stability all the way up into that right hip. Good, and then begin to pivot your left knee forward. Extend the left knee, flex the toes, and exhale to lower down, bringing your hands to heart. Coming into Tadasana, nice work. As you inhale, begin to reach the arms high. And exhale, begin to bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Step your right foot wide, and then begin to step your left foot wide. So you're in a wide-legged stance here. Press the feet apart. Pivot your right foot in and turn your left toes to the left edge of your mat and just begin to bend that left knee. I have lots of sand on my thigh, and begin to reach the arms high. And exhale, bend that left knee. And inhale, reach the arms high. One more time, exhale to bend. You're coming into warrior two, gazing over your left middle finger. Let's turn the left palm up and begin to exalt. Activate the right glute and lift your heart high. Press back to the back edge of your right foot. Gentle tuck of your tailbone, and keep drawing your left knee to the left slightly, getting that external rotation in the hip. Maybe your gaze follows your left fingertips. And as you exhale, let's come back to warrior two. Beginning to straighten your left knee, pivot the left toes in and turn your right toes to face the right edge of the mat. Just begin to bend into that right knee, and inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, bending into that right knee. Inhale, arms reaching high. And one more time here, exhale, bending into that right knee. Inhale, arms reach high. And exhale, settle into your warrior two, reaching the arms away from each other. Draw the right knee to the right and press back to the outer edge of your left foot so that left glute is strong and active. Turn your right palm up and exalt. Left hand to back of left thigh or around to the right thigh. Let your gaze follow your right fingertips and lift your heart high as you ground the soles of your feet. Keep your breath moving here. Feel your glutes fired on, creating that external rotation of the hips. The tailbone slightly tucks. And as you exhale, come back into your warrior two. Beginning to straighten your right knee, arms reach high. Big inhale. And exhale, bring your hands to heart. Pivot the right toes in. This is awkward because I'm on the sand. So you'll pivot your heels in, toes turn out. Bend the knees, you're coming into Utkatasana. Let's just take some circles into the hips here. Press the feet apart. Feels really good to bring the feet into the sand, but I actually forgot my yoga mat. But it's good to connect with the earth. Okay, keep it going. Few more directions here into the pelvis and just really accentuate the movement with your circles. And then coming back through center, let's reverse the circles. So opposite direction. Good, you're grounding into the heels, into all four corners of the feet, keeping the knees nice and bent and keeping the breath continuing to move here. Good. Coming back through center, press your way up to stand. Big inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Let's bring your hands to hips and heel toe the feet back. I'm just gonna hop them back, but heel toe the feet back to hip width. Coming back into your Tadasana. As you inhale, begin to reach the arms high and float your right knee. Bring your right hand to knee and open the knee out. And you can bring the sole of your foot to the inner left thigh. You're coming back into Vrksasana, tree pose. Press into your left foot, lengthen your spine. Feel that strength in your left hip. So activating the left glute and then lifting up through the sides of the waist. And as you exhale, bring your hands to heart. Pivot your right knee forward. And slowly bend the left knee as you step your right foot out wide. So now you're in this like side lunge. Your left toes are facing forward. Just begin to straighten the left knee and bend. Straighten and bend. Good. Let's go a couple more times here. Activate your right quad. One more time, bending into that lunge. Draw the hips back and lengthen your spine. Weight is in that left heel. Pull that left heel back, activate the hamstring. Breathing here. And then begin to pivot your left heel to the left edge of your mat, the short edge, and rise off your right heel. So now you're in a high lunge. Arms reach high. Good. And as you exhale, bring your hands to heart. Option is step your right foot in or float up into warrior three. Pressing into that left foot. If you fall, you can always slowly come back up, finding your stable breath, pushing your left foot down, letting go of any criticism and finding playfulness in the practice, connecting to your creative essence that arises from the sacral area. Begin to step your right foot back and reach the arms high. Big inhale. And exhale, bring your hands to heart. Let's pivot the right heel down, turn the left toes forward. You're coming back into that side lunge. Begin to bend the right knee and step the right foot in, coming back to Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, arms reach. And exhale, bring your hands to heart. Good, let's begin to bend the knees, Utkatasana chair pose. And just keeping that right knee bent. Stepping out with the left. Good. Pressing up and stepping wide with the right. As you inhale, reach the arms high. And exhale, bring the arms to a T. Let's pivot the right toes to the short edge of the mat on the right side. Left toes angle in. Bend into your warrior two. Turn your right palm up and exalt. Left hand to back of left thigh. Gentle tuck of the tailbone. Or bringing that left hand to right thigh. Lift the heart high. Keep that stability in the lower part of your body. Maybe gaze follows your right fingertips. As you exhale, come back into your warrior two. Good, begin to straighten that right knee, arms reach high, big inhale. And exhale, hands to heart, you're pivoting your right toes in. Left toes turn to face the short edge of your mat. And exhale, bend warrior two. Let your shoulders soften. Keep the breath moving here. Press the outer edge of your right foot and turn your left palm up and exalt. Right hand to back of right thigh or around to the left. Keep bending into that left knee. Roll your right shoulder back and lift your heart high. Good. As you exhale, come into your warrior two. Straightening your left knee, arms reach high, pivot your left toes forward, and exhale, bring your hands to heart. Pivot your heels in, toes turn out, and bend the knees, Utkatasana. Let's take those circles again, just feeling anything, noticing what's happening in your body in the pelvic region. And just letting go of anything that the mind wants to attach to those sensations and just let yourself feel them with the breath. Let the breath move fluidly here. Coming back through center, let's reverse the circles. Good. Just keep it going here, grounding into the soles of the feet. Awesome job. Just feeling the strength building in your hips and your pelvis. Also noticing expansion here. Okay, coming back through center, press into the feet and reach the arms high. Big inhale, lift your chest, lift your gaze. And exhale, bring your hands to heart. Bring the hands to hips and heel toe the feet in towards each other. I'm just gonna hop mine in. Good, begin to inhale, reach the arms high. And exhale, bring your hands to heart as you float your left knee high. Begin to open that left knee out and bring the sole of the foot to the inner right thigh. Push down into your right foot. Reach your arms high, lifting the sides of the waist. Slow your breath. Ground into your right big toe. Notice if that tailbone wants to press back. And gently tuck it under, engaging that right glute and drawing your low ribs down towards the pelvis. So feel the transverse abdominis activate here. As you exhale, bring your hands to heart. Pivot your left knee forward, bend into your right knee and slowly step wide with your left foot. You're coming into that side lunge. Right toes face forward. Begin to extend that right knee and bend. Keep the breath moving. Extend the right knee and bend. One more time, extending that right knee and bending. Hips draw back, but there's no rounding here. So the hips draw back, weights in that right heel, and your chest is lifting towards your thumbs. Grounding down, pressing to the outer edge of that left foot. Roll your shoulders back to keep the chest open and push the palms together here. Good. Beginning to pivot your right toes to the short edge of your mat and rise off your left heel. You're rising into a high lunge. Nice work. Grounding into that right foot. Really feel that strength building in that right hip. And as you exhale, bring your hands to heart and either step your left foot in or float that left leg into your warrior three. The sand is uneven, but that's okay. This is a practice and it's not about perfection. It's about staying present with what is, in love, kindness, compassion, and joy. Especially that we're working on the sacral chakra. Feeling joy in your practice today. Really feeling that joy. Press back with that left foot, push down with the right and lengthen your spine. Gently bend your right knee and step your left foot back. Arms reach high, big inhale. Good, exhale, hands to heart. Let's pivot your right heel back and turn your left toes forward. You're coming back into that side lunge. Good, beginning to straighten that right knee. Arms reach high, big inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, bring your hands to heart and heel toe the feet towards each other. I'm gonna hop mine together. Coming into Tadasana. Good, just step the feet a little wider apart. Let's come back to those figure eights. And just bring your hands to hips and take some slow figure eights, softening into the knees here. Good, staying with your breath, grounding into the feet. Just noticing how you're feeling the joy in this moment and feeling that experience move through your body, that feeling of joy. Coming through center, let's reverse the direction. And there might be some grief, there might be sadness too, and that's okay. There can be both. But it's good when we are really going through moments of grief and sadness and maybe feeling stuck, to tap into the joy, not because those other emotions are bad. There's nothing wrong with them. They're great and they hold so much wisdom and truth. But when we can learn to resource ourselves through them, we learn to integrate the feelings of grief and sadness and stuckness. We learn to move through the stuckness and we learn to integrate the grief and the sadness with the joy, which becomes really an embodiment of our authentic selves. Good, okay, let's come back through center. Bring the feet hip width. And as you inhale, begin to reach the arms high. Lift your chest, lift your gaze. Exhale, bring your hands to heart and bend the knees, Utkatasana chair pose. Pull the heels back and bring the weight into the heels. Feel your glutes activate and then pull the feet apart. They'll stay rooted, but just try to press them apart. And then feel your glutes strong. Lift the heart to the thumbs, roll your shoulders back. Good, ground into your left heel and step your right foot out. You're coming into that side lunge. Pivot your left toes to the short edge of your mat to the left and rise off your right heel. Ground into your left foot. Laugh at yourself. And then begin to press your palms together, roll your shoulders back and float your right leg. Coming back into that warrior three. You can use the ground for support if you need to lower. Reach back with that right heel and slowly breathe here. Lengthen your spine, activate your left glute. Also activate your right quad. That leg that's floating is strong. It's not just hanging there. That right glute is strong. Then begin to float your right knee forward and slowly rise up. Arms reach high. Stabilize your breath here. Let there be wobbliness. It doesn't need to be perfect. We're building strength with joy, with creative movement. Good. And let's slowly bring hands to heart. Bend your left knee and slowly step that right foot all the way back, nice and slow, into your high lunge. Arms reach high. Big inhale. And as you exhale, let's open to the right, arms to a T. Okay, you're lifted off that right heel. Bring your right hand to right thigh. Activate the right glute and lift your chest high. Bend into your left knee. Gaze up to your left fingertips if that feels okay. You know the sand is uneven. The sand is challenging. It's good to challenge yourself on different surfaces. Feels good to be connected to the earth too. And as you exhale, bring the arms to a T. Let's pivot the right heel down. Begin to straighten your left knee. Reach forward, Trikonasana. Left hand to inner left calf, or peace fingers around the left big toe. Right arm reaches high. Press back to the outer edge of your right foot. Let the shoulders soften, and then lengthen your neck as you turn your gaze to right fingertips, if that feels good on the neck. You can also keep your gaze down to your left foot. Try to lift your heart, so turn your heart a little more to the right, tuck your tailbone a little more, feel the right glute strong, and press your left foot forward. Feel the spine lengthening towards your left toes. And as you inhale, rise up, left arm reaches high, engage your right glute. And exhale, arms to a T. Pivot your left toes forward, arms reach high. Exhale, hands to heart, your heel toeing your feet in. I'm gonna hop my feet in. And you're coming back into your Utkatasana chair pose. Breathing here. Press into the heels and rise up. Reach the arms high, lift your gaze. And exhale, bring your hands to heart. Come into Tadasana. Take an inhale in. And full exhale. Good. Okay, inhale, let's reach the arms high. Exhale, bring your hands to heart, bend the knees, come into your Utkatasana chair pose. Good. Ground into the heels here, pull the feet apart, so feel your glutes strong, lift your chest to thumbs, roll the shoulders back, lengthen through the sides of the waist, gentle tuck of the tailbone. Let's ground into the right foot and slowly step the left foot out. You're coming into that side lunge, press to the outer edge of your left foot. And begin to pivot your right toes to the short edge of the mat and rise off your left heel. You're in a high lunge, arms reach high. Activating the left glute, pull the right heel back to feel that stability in your pelvis. Let the shoulders soften. And as you exhale, let's bring hands to heart. Begin to float that left leg up into your warrior three, pushing into your right foot, bringing hands to heart, and then flexing left toes down. We want to keep that floating leg active as well. Pushing back with your left heel as though it's pressing into a wall. Notice when we can keep that back leg strong, it does create stability in the pelvis. And when there's stability in the pelvis, then we can create that all the way up the spine. Supports a strong base for us. And then beginning to ground into that right foot, let's bend the left knee forward and rise up. Reaching the arms high, we're really strengthening that right hip now. Let the shoulders soften. Let the breath continue to flow. Audible exhales are always welcome. Gentle tuck of the tailbone here, lift up through the sides of the waist. And as you exhale, let's bring your hands to heart and slowly float that left leg back. Coming back through warrior three, bending into your right knee and gently landing left toes back into your high lunge. Arms reach high, big inhale. And exhale, open to the left. You're staying lifted off that left heel. Bring left hand to back of left thigh. Left glute is strong and active. Right arm reaches high. Roll your shoulders back. I fell out on the other side too. Ground your right heel and slow your breath. And as you exhale, let's come back, reaching the arms wide. You're still to the left here, twisted to the left. And let's begin to press that right foot down and straighten the knee. As you reach high, your arms are to a T. And begin to reach forward for Trikonasana. Right hand to inner edge of right calf, or peace fingers come around your right big toe. Lengthen your spine and press forward with your right foot as you push back with the left. Then begin to open your heart more to the left and reach that left arm high while hugging your left shoulder to the center of your back. So you have that lock in that left back of the left shoulder for stability. And then the gaze can either be down or up towards your left fingertips. Beginning to root down into the soles of the feet. Let's slowly rise up. Reach that right arm high as you activate your left glute. Lift your chest. Maybe gaze all the way to right fingertips. And exhale, exhale, arms to a T. Let's pivot your right toes in. Reach the arms high, big inhale. And exhale, bring your hands to heart. You can heel toe your feet in. I'm gonna hop my feet in. You can also hop your feet in. And coming to Tadasana, mountain pose. Let's bring the feet again a little wider than hip width, and we'll come back to our figure eights, bringing hands to hips. And letting the knees soften. Good. And just taking a few circles in one direction. Slowing your breath. And then grounding your feet and reversing the direction. So really feel the earth beneath you. And feel your pelvis mobilizing even more. Good. And then beginning to come through stillness. Let's heel toe the feet back to hip width, and we'll come back into our Tadasana, bringing the palms forward, roll the shoulders back, and just close the eyes here. And tune your awareness into the pelvic region. Gentle tuck of the tailbone, and then gentle tuck of the low ribs while lifting up through the spine. Imagine your crown of the head was pressing into my hand. And then you're pushing down with the soles of the feet. So we're in a strong mountain pose. And as the feet push down, try to pull the feet apart, and you'll feel the internal rotation of the hips and the stability anchor all the way up in the lower part of your body. And feel that stability rise up the spine in this strong mountain pose. Noticing the strength that you've created in your pelvis and your hips. Noticing the joy that you cultivated from this practice. Where do you feel that joy in your body? And just bringing this embodiment of strength in your hips, this lower part of your body, feeling that strength rise up the spine. Also noticing the softening and openness in the hips as well. We can have both, and we need to have both. We need to have openness, and we also need to have strength. And again, bringing that joy with you into the rest of your day. The sacral chakra is all about pleasure and experiencing joy. So I hope this practice left you feeling happy and creative and mobile in your hips and excited for the rest of your day. Thank you for being here, and namaste.